Yes, people, welcome back to NAF. Make sure you take your shoes off, you wash your hands, make sure you do the YouTube version of wudu and like the video. Liking the video helps so much because even if you're watching this back and you say, oh, let me skip the intro, how about go to that fun button, you like that stuff, and then we get on with the show. But, you know, Liverpool versus PSG tonight. What the hell is that, Max?
Trevor's house from GTA 5. That's just the football
that just threw man off. Anyways, Liverpool versus PSG tonight, most anticipated game. Vitinha versus McAllister on the rest. You know, we got Arsenal's perfect bounce back game as well this weekend. We can dive into that a little bit as well. We already know that Arteta's walked out the flipping press conference. I don't even know if we need to talk about that really. And then, you know, Man United's new stadium of the North, literally 100,000. I quite like it, to be fair. Some say they don't, but I know they've done a video where if you're walking up to the stadium, they got the trident and all that stuff. I suppose it looks good, but to be fair, we'll talk about it. Anyways, regardless of all of that, you man, what you saying?
All good, man. Champions League football, man. I get to forget about Premier League for a few days. You know, get to watch some European football. And yeah, I mean, I guess in regards to my team, like it's pretty much done and dusted, isn't it? At this point, I'm just watching it I'm an Arsenal fan, gonna watch the game, but there's not really much on the line in my game. So I guess I'm one of the lucky ones in the Champions League at the moment. Everybody else has got a bit of a techie time. Actually, saying that, I do think Liverpool are gonna breeze through the game today, but I guess we'll get into that later, innit? But other than that, all good, man. All good.
Me saying, Jay.
Yeah, all good, all good. I saw Sir Jim's interview yesterday. Interesting. I noticed that's not in the headline, Kaz. I feel like that's the most important news of the last 24 hours.
But you know what it is? I put it at the end because at the end of the day, yeah, it's like, how long are you really going to talk about it for? How long are we really going to talk about it for compared to a Liverpool versus PSG or Arsenal? Anytime we talk about Arsenal, it goes on for about 25 minutes.
Fair enough. I mean, I mean,
yeah. No, I mean, it's good for Manchester, though, like, clearly, and all that stuff, blah, blah. I actually liked Ratcliffe's interview. A lot of Man United fans hate him, but they just don't want to realise.
I liked it a lot.
But the thing is, it's like a lot with I like the way Gary Neville pressured him a bit, yeah, and I'm in certain conversations, and it's like when he said, yeah, along the lines of, why didn't anyone in your like people basically suggest what he suggested on the spot?
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff, and he says, "Oh, yeah, then think about it like that." And then, I'm thinking, like, well, who's your team then?
But the thing is that like the interview with Radcliffe was decent. I think in terms of like transparency, I think like pretty transparent. But for me, it wasn't decent in terms of like I went out of that being like, you guys made a lot of mistakes. I didn't go out of it thinking, oh, you guys are highly competent. I was just like, okay, this is a fairly honest interview. But you made a lot of mistakes here. Like, if anything, it's like just because you're the one who's conducting the interview doesn't mean that you're not the person who selected a lot of these people in these positions. You signed off on these decisions. You just almost, and it wasn't even like a fronting up interview. It wasn't even like I hold my hands up, I made mistakes. It was just like all right, listen, I shouldn't have done this. It was like there was a lot of blame being attached, blame to how the club was run before he got there, blame to Ten Hag. Blame to Dan Ashworth, blame to the people that signed off on it. Very little, I made a mistake. And I think with leadership, for me anyway, you when it's success, your team takes the success. And when it's failure, you take the failure. And I didn't really get those vibes from him. So yeah, transparent interview to an extent, but I take it with a pinch of salt personally, but yeah.
Well, so we throw his players under the bus, like that's what I heard.
I love it. Yeah, but I love it because he's making. I don't care because these are scrubs. And the thing is, a lot of United fans don't like his way of saying stuff, but I like it. To be fair, a lot of the players he's mentioned were players he said we're paying for them, and a lot of them don't play for us at the moment, anyways. Bar 1, 2, 3 as it goes, but 2 of them are injured all the time. But it's their stance on them. Why do I care? Why do I care if he throws Luke Shaw or Mason Mount, as he mentioned, under the bus? like saying we didn't pay for him, but we're paying for them, but they're not our sign. Why do I care if he's talking about a Casemiro who's on 350 grand a week? Why do I care? I don't care. But the thing is, yeah, United fans want honesty, but they want to be sentimental all at the same time with players that they cuss. Like, it makes no sense. This is why I just don't subscribe to it, bro. I think Ches, you was quite early in your Todd Bowley era, yeah, and you was like quite open, if I remember, to things. I think you come on after that horrible year, roughly, and you're quite balanced. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're like, you was more open to it rather than say, I don't subscribe to the fast food way you're thinking. So that's where I am. Look, I'm not saying like, he's made mad great decisions and all this stuff, blah 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 blah, and all that kind of.
I feel like
it's like,
innit? It's
yeah,
how I'm naturally, innit? I'm a bit more like objective.
I'm like, let it play out. Yeah, but my whole persona is let it play out and then I'll make a judgment.
Yeah, because I'm not saying something. I'll say talk is cheap, innit? In life in general, like people can say whatever they want. Business, friendship, relationship. If you've got one, I don't know. People in the chat, people on the panel. But talk is cheap in any facet of life. So let things play out and then you can assess. And even with projects, the reason why I've been consistent with my project is you're not going to see the results after 2 years, to be honest. You want to see progression, but you're not going to see results. You have to wait a long time to see where the rooster lies, sort of thing. Even with my ownership, and it's taken quite a long time. Even we're progressing, guys, and look at our ownership, how they're getting scrutinized, even though we're progressing the league. Deep it. Imagine we were regressing. So
yeah,
it's easy to come out and interview Gary Neville. I wouldn't use the phrase like convenient, but it sort of is because the protest just happened. It gives me Todd Bowley. It gives me Clear Lake. It's very similar PR, but I guess you could take some positives from it. At the same time, I'll be very balanced. I wouldn't go over the top.
But Chaz, my only point on that is that Radcliffe looks at the books when he's buying the club, yeah, and he didn't really make these points clear when he's buying the club.
Oh, 100%.
Do you see what I mean? So after the fact, he's like, well, this, and this are problems. But when you're taking over the club, you're not referencing these as problems. Like you could see the books and you could see how much the club's spending versus how much the club's earning. So everything that's happening now, you knew was going to have to happen. But you appreciate, but so the transparency isn't transparent until your back's against the wall.
Only devil's advocate.
Justify
and Jay, you know I don't believe this rebuttal. But devil's advocate would be, it's not as bad as he thought it would be till he took the seat, sort of thing.
But he's got all the finances. Yeah, like when you're doing if you're spending £1 billion on something, Chess, I refuse to believe that you don't know those finances on a granular base. It's £1 billion you're spending. This isn't us going down to the shop and I'm calling you and I'm like, hey, Ches, do you want a chocolate bar or something? This is a £1 billion purchase of some of the smartest business minds in sporting, because Ineos. So you're telling me that he didn't know any of this information and this is all brand new information once he signs. I'm not buying it personally. I think he always knew, and he knew he'd have to do certain things that he's doing, but he knew that the fan base wouldn't bring, they would be like, you're broke. We don't want you to come into this club with no money and do what the Glazers are doing on top of the Glazers.
Who did he name drop? Can you name the players he name dropped in terms of like salaries and that?
Yeah. But to the top of my mind, no.
I've got a point to make.
Wages. Well, you mentioned signings, but you mentioned more signings than people's their wages, isn't it?
Casemiro.
He did mention Casemiro. Okay.
Yeah, he mentioned Anthony. No, I don't think he did.
Yeah,
he mentioned Anthony,
Mount, Højlund.
He mentioned Højlund. Oh yeah,
it wasn't a wage thing. He was talking about the amount of money that was spent on these players. And
he did say some of them are not at. He did confirm that. Yeah, some of them are not
overpaid. Oh yeah, some of them said not at the level. Some of them may be overpaid. Yes, he agrees. Some of them
things like that is where I start to get a bit like eyebrow raising. You know what I mean? The eyebrow raising, because when you start name dropping people, it's very convenient to name drop all the players as flops. And not mention all the players you bought in the summer have also flopped and not been living up to the standard. What's the lit done since he's been here?
But he said he likes the signings he's made. I said I like the signings I've made. I think
what's the lit really done for my boys?
I think he's been one of their better players.
I think the lit starts from. I think the lit starts for teams like yours. I think the lit starts for
people that rate my defense though.
I think the lick starts for even Man City. I feel like the lick starts for quite a few teams.
Let's not take it too far, please.
What do you mean? Who's better than him?
man.
Let me know who's better. Let me know who's better than him. You're a centre back right now. Tell me Diaz. I dare you.
Are we gonna do right now, Tex? Is that what we're really about to do?
Not really, but it's like my whole thing is I like the lick. He wasn't even that much really. The lick is not slow. Do you watch football? I like Agate. I know he's got his limitations, but I think he's a good player. He could be if you use him correct. I like Euro because of what he could be, maybe. I like
very good.
now everyone likes Xerxes. I was on the bandwagon of not really liking him.
Do we like him? Do we like Xerxes, or do we think he's got a little bit to him?
Yeah, but the thing is, you can play ball, and a lot of men do like him. You can see his qualities, but the thing is like you need to enhance that quality a little bit. I know what you're gonna say though, Jay, and I'm kind of in.
What you know what I mean? That's the sort of player we admire. That player at Leicester. We don't admire that player at United with no GA. Do you know?
And then I look at Mazraoui, and I absolutely love the guy. So I quite like the signings, but the thing is, it's not about what signings you got through. It's the balance of your squad, and everything else that surrounds it. Yeah. You know, matter how good the players come through, if you don't have balance.
My issue with the lit, it's just my issue with the lit signing, and I said this to you at the time, was that we know what the lit is. I have no issue with you buying a Euro because you know his ceiling's high. You don't know what Euro's limit is going to be. With the lit, we know what his limit. Like you saw about City, I'd take bar that young race guy who I've not really even seen. I would take every City centre back over the lit. Literally every single one. It's not even, and this isn't even me being like funny or anything. It's like the lit is, to me, he's very much like Eric Dyer, probably a bit better, but that kind of defender. Like you can't rely on him on a weekly basis because he's gonna do something stupid, or he's not gonna mark his man properly, or he's not gonna. This guy is not a £60 million centre back. He's a 20-something, £30 million centre back on the way down.
Who's that?
That's what the lit is. Like,
but the lit didn't cost 60 million.
Go on, sorry.
He didn't cost 60 million. He cost 37.5.
That's my point. But he was a £60 million centre back when he was.
Here's the thing, Jay. I mentioned De Ligt as one player. My overarching point wasn't about De Ligt. My point was the players he's brought in himself in his first summer. I wouldn't really say Mazraoui's been okay. They've not really moved the needle.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying that, but you know
that's what I'm saying, because I'm not saying they're bad players.
You know,
they're floor raisers rather than ceiling raisers.
Yeah, I thought where they went wrong for me slightly is not focusing heavily.
I'll send them up.
My whole thing is like with United, it's a little bit what like Liverpool did. Yeah, is they focused on revamping that midfield. Yeah, and they done it with good money as well. Like they didn't even put bad money into it at all. You know, other than Szoboszlai, like Gravenberch didn't cost anything. McAllister barely cost anything. That's like £100 million. Right now, if you said what's that worth today, it's worth double, maybe more. But my whole thing is like they didn't focus on the midfield at all. Like when you need that midfield has been crying out for time. You think Garte was going to solve just that? What, Bruno Fernandes? Get out of here, man. But anyways, regardless of all that, man, what you say, Mons? Look tired.
No.
How was Liverpool therapy show?
It was all right. Still, it was all right. Some conversations obviously were had, but more, just talking about. Don't worry, like you guys wouldn't know about the stuff we're talking about. It's winning shit. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Excuse me, Mons. Sorry.
Yeah,
heard that wrong.
Yeah, we got.
Everyone on this panel, barring Jay, has more Premier Leagues than you, Mons.
I'm probably
actually, I'm pretty. Oh yeah, no. Obviously, if we're talking Premier Leagues, but you actually have 6 league titles.
That's the only trophy you're winning this season. So,
if that's what you think,
in my opinion, you might win the Champions League.
No, listen. You also said something tells me Liverpool are going to bottle the title, but I just think.
Chez, be careful because the thing is that they look likely that like they're going to play Aston Villa.
I'm being facetious. But they're
going to play Aston Villa in the quarters. So basically, Liverpool are nearly in the semis already.
Listen, Liverpool win the double, then they've eclipsed. That's quite a big feat. That's it.
Bro, listen,
Nah,
this doesn't
like,
this doesn't even need to be about what I'm gonna
yeah,
win.
like
I don't mind
a
Liverpool
Premier
winning.
League Champions League
Chez,
double.
Chez, you don't have a choice of Liverpool winning. So just you know,
Bro, you've
focus on
seen
that
my
little top
team
four
win
thing
more
you
than
got going
you've
on.
won in your whole lifetime.
Just focus on your little top
But
four
I'm
thing.
just saying to you, you're doing a lot of revisionism. Like you've seen my team won double the amount you've won.
Yeah, of course.
So, like,
But you ain't won that in. I'm just saying you ain't won that in.
Your
3
whole
years,
life you've seen Chelsea win. So let's not act like you haven't seen my team win.
Yeah, bro. And that's fine.
You're
That's fine.
a team when you're running as a bit
Wouldn't start when I was born. That's fine.
In your uni days, you'll see my team win.
That's fine. No, I was also seeing my team win. But anyway, as I was saying,
how cheeky, man.
When you say that,
man, you lot can do all of that. But
did you mention in school in that, Ches, by any chance?
Sorry.
Did you mention it? Did you mention in school, like, because he said he won trophies back then? What?
Yeah, I said for all of our lifetimes.
In our lifetimes, okay. Yeah. But Monte's seen a lot in it, really. When we deep it, like he got to celebrate maybe 2 trophies.
He's seen Champions League.
He was celebrating the Champions League when he was like in year 4. Like who was mad celebrating football in year 4?
I didn't even really count that too tough either, even though, you know what I'm saying? I
Wait,
count it.
Because when you're in year 4, you just forget the next day, really, if we're being honest. You don't really glorify your football to your friend. You're too busy talking about if you're going to play football.
No, I hear it. Some of you, as I said, and I understand you lot with the whole childhood thing, and I understand that. And listen, I'd love to keep blowing the dust off of the textbook. But obviously, as an adult, I'm just glad my club's not ruining my adulthood, you know?
You know what? Talking about that though, are you going to be ruined tonight? It's going to be a tough game, man.
Pause. But yeah.
Yeah, but in football, in terms of for yourself,
yes, yeah. Nah.
This guy's just woke up, and this is the first thing that's on his mind. This
hey, no, bro. You said, "Are you gonna get ruined tonight?" Bro?
Yeah, but you know, I'm talking about Liverpool, man.
That ain't my fault. Could blame that on me. No.
Crazy, man.
I don't know, man. I was quite enjoying the chat about your hierarchy and stuff. You know, I was enjoying that chat.
Oh, you could talk about that more if you want to.
Yeah. We can get to Liverpool, PSG in a second. But
did you watch the interview?
I didn't watch the whole interview. I saw some of the quotes, and it's interesting though. Like,
it's a new stadium, isn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting because I'm pretty sure, like, when you get a new stadium, isn't the funds come a bit tight for a little bit? Doesn't that elongate the process? I'm sure Jay would let us know.
Yeah,
but I think
it's Tesco value noodles for a few months after.
Yeah, hooks as well. I swear, like, buying players for a couple of seasons is a bit. You can't spend as much as you'd like to spend.
Couple of seasons,
or maybe more than that, or maybe more than a couple.
Whoa! I only really came out of the stadium like 4 or 5 years ago. So, boy, we done that a long time ago. So, and I'll be real. Ineos, though, they don't look like the type of people that are going to speed up the process of paying the stadium off. So you could be paying this back for a very long time, Cass. So I would, yeah.
Would you say that? Would you say though under this regime that they'll be able to still spend, or do you reckon now? Not that, because obviously, again, Cassie was talking about the signings like De Ligt and that. You know what I'm saying? I understand why you probably look at De Ligt as a good defender. I just think he's like
not a level. He's not a levels defender.
Thank you, Mont.
Don't get me wrong. Like, he's not dog shit. He's definitely not.
I'm saying he's not that deep.
So, you know the worrying thing?
He's like, I'm trying to. What can I liken him to? Who can I liken him to?
Oh, he's like Tossing. He's just average.
No. He's better than Tossing.
Nah, he's better than Tossing. Let's not say this here.
Hey, Jay, if De Ligt came into Tossing,
he's better than Tossing. Come on.
Would you see a difference?
He's like he's not better than Romero. He's not better than Van der Ven. But like, is he?
I think he's better than Romero. Personally,
bro, stop it, bro.
I think he's better.
Stop it. He's 100%, bro. Look at the quality of side. If Romero was on the transfer market this summer for 50 million, look at the quality of teams that would be interested in Romero, and look at the quality of teams that are interested in De Ligt. I'm saying,
I'd say like a Gahey level. I think he's at the same level. I'd say Gahey, and that's level. Not even. And Gahey's actually kind of rated.
I think Gahey's better than Romero. Like, I think Gahey's
mad overrated.
Oh, okay, listen, you guys.
Like,
you guys
How about this? I'd say like
Jacob.
Jakob Anderson. Like he's like Jakob Anderson. Though.
Yeah, bro. And this is the exact.
You think
point I wanted
Anderson's
to make,
better
Monts.
than Romero?
It months.
Of course, yeah, he's better.
What is the
Anderson's better than
difference
Romero.
between
We're not
United?
Anderson's better than
around that
Gahey,
level.
though.
No, hold on, Chester.
I think
I'm
Anderson's
saying
better than Gahey.
United could have bought someone like Sander Berg in the summer.
I wanted
They
him.
bought
I got
Ugarte.
laughed at.
Now, my point is, was Ugarte Sander Berg
Would've
went
done
for
alright,
15
to be
million?
fair, you know.
Yeah,
No,
Sander
he
Berg
was
went for
25,
15
but
million,
you got laughed at still.
right? So I'm saying, was buying Ugarte for 30 million pounds more for that position to get that player better than just buying Sander Berg for that and putting that 30 million into something? That's what I mean about the decision making at United. De Ligt wasn't so expensive that I'm like, my God, you shouldn't have signed him. But I mean, that's what, if you haven't got a huge amount of money, then you got to make smart decisions. Like Dorgu is a smart decision. I'm saying that Ugarte was not a smart decision. He might turn out to be a good signing or worthwhile, but if you have limited money, he's not moving the needle more than Sander Berg for 30 million pounds more. That's the kind of shit I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, either way, Romero's hugely overrated in my opinion.
He's not
Can play
overrated,
ball, can play ball, can barely defend.
Bro,
Like
the fact you're talking about Romero like this means he's not overrated.
he's no, he's not. I said he can play ball, but he's not that great at defending.
Jay, overrated doesn't mean you're a bad player. Just means
Yeah,
you're
overrated means that how can you guys be talking about Romero like this?
Because your fan base called him a Rolls Royce.
If people rate him to a certain level, like 7.
No, but I'm saying okay. So first of all, he's a World Cup winning defender. Regular start with Argentina.
Don't do that, man.
Hold on. Like now, obviously, some of that stuff might not mean anything to you guys, but what I'm saying is, guy was voted best defender in Italy at Atalanta. Yes, he might not have been perfect at Spurs, but Gahey's never even played at a level of Romero. So
played in Euros. What do you mean?
I'm saying players like Gahey have never played in a front foot attacking formation for a prolonged period of time. You are judging them off defensive blocks and defensive positioning. Take Gahey, put him in a front foot attacking team. Let's see what he looks like before you start. Because a lot of these players you want to say are better and this and that. Put them in a high line. See how they play when they've got to defend all the time.
I agree with that one, Jay. See
That's
that
what I'm
I don't rate Gahey like that personally. I think he's good, but I don't think he's all that. And to be fair, he's not even Palace's best defender this year. That's the maddest part. It's at Lacroix. But what's it called? But bar that, yeah. And I don't even rate him that much. I just think they play with a solid back five and like three DMs. They got like they got like 2 DMs basically in their centre mid park. Like it works, and obviously whatever. But with Romero, maybe you know what it is actually. You know what? Maybe it's just a Tottenham thing.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe
just a Tottenham thing. Maybe Romero is a lot better because I remember Atalanta in the back three. He was cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, like so for you to talk like this, maybe he's a little bit underrated, not overrated.
No, but you man called him a Rolls Royce. I'm just sorry.
He's probably top 3 centre backs in the league on the ball. Yeah,
he's like a BMW X5. I don't know about Rolls Royce, but he's like a BMW X5, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Like he's not Van Dijk, obviously. But in terms of players on the ball, there's not many. Like, if you were to tell me some players that you think are better on the ball as centre backs than Romero, I'd be open because I'm not sure I can think of anybody that I'm like, yeah, he's better than Romero.
John Stones, thank you so much.
Stones is
probably the best on the. Well, Van Dijk is the one that's superior. John Stone's the best, obviously, if fit.
Lenny Euro will be because I've seen that it's basically a DM.
Let's just wait for the
Stones is barely fit. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I know, but
I think Anderson's better on the ball than Romero.
No, Anderson's good, but Romero's better. Like he's better. He's got more of a range. More.
Farner's good on the ball, but he just don't really sit all the time. He's injured. He's sick on the ball.
Cole was better.
Cole was one of the best centre backs on the ball, but other than that, he's poor.
He's surprisingly good on the ball.
Not one of the best. No. Hold on. Pause that. He's not one of the best centre backs on the ball. He's one of the best centre backs breaking the lines.
What do you think? What do you think about Murillo?
Breaking the lines.
Cole was a Cole. What do you mean? He could play midfield easily.
No, I'm saying no.
On the
breaking
ball,
the lines, Cole's got that on lock, through the lines. He's got that. But on the ball,
what do you mean on the ball? What do you mean like bringing it out from the?
It's still like in general passing, ball manipulation.
He's not
that. If you're talking about breaking lines to midfield, finding his midfielders, he's really good.
Breaking the lines, Cole was one of the best at that. but in
I
terms
think
of
Colwell's a
Colwell's
good
a
passer.
good passer.
I think Colwell is a good passer, period, though, Monks. I think
Other than that,
might be being a little harsh on him.
Is that a new word?
no, but I'm not saying Cole's bad. I just had to correct
Yeah.
the best in like one of the best in the league.
Oh yeah, I would never
He's
say
not-
Cole was better than Romero on the ball. Like, as in,
You know what
like,
I'm
this,
saying?
see,
Romero's
this is what I'm saying.
decent.
Some of the stuff that people are saying here, you don't watch Romero, and that's fine. I'm not trying to like Branthwaite is a decent. I like Branthwaite on the ball. The rest of these suggestions that people are saying, none of these guys are like Branthwaite is very brave with his passing, and he's accurate. He's a good passer. The rest of these players, they're not near Romero. Unfortunately,
Saliba's better on the ball by far.
No, he's not.
Romero's probably
Romero's
the better passer. Romero's probably the better passer, but on the ball,
Saliba on the ball.
you rarely see. You can't name me 5 times in the last 2 seasons. You can't name me 10 times in the last 2 seasons that Saliba's lost the ball. Like,
Yeah,
him
but
on the ball.
Someone said this the other day. Your system is how it works in football. Your system makes your defense look better than they are. Look at Man United.
No. I'm talking about Saliba.
Your defense wasn't that great.
Like I said, Romero probably the better passer. Saliba on the ball. Like, come on, I don't know what
I mean, people might no.
I wouldn't say Saliba's passing is amazing like that,
don't
but
overdeep it. Saliba's passing isn't that great.
no, Saliba's passing, but when it comes to just evading press, he's sick at it.
But that's being
Yeah, but it is on the ball because you're doing it on the ball. You're still evading, innit? But you're talking about
if you body
passing,
feint and you lose a defender, which Saliba's good at, is that on the ball good work?
Yeah, because you're on the ball. If
that's what I say. That's more awareness.
If Mons, but that's still on the ball qualities. If Mons evaded 2 man because on the ball he manipulated, that's because he's on the ball and he's manipulated the ball with it. There's a difference. Because I'm not gonna lie. Let's just say Mike's comes to play football. Mike's could ping a mad pass on the ball on the passing part. He's sick, but in terms of dribbling the rest of it, he's crap. That's like real life. To be fair, Mike's is trash. But what's it called? I was just gonna say this, but Murillo is probably a name. When you want to talk about on the ball, is cracked.
He is
a bit.
He's very specifically as well driving with the ball.
He makes no sense because he's top heavy as well. But you know he's got shoulders.
Yeah, he's got no neck.
TMNT, bro.
He's got no neck. He's got the no neck J thing going on.
But he's quite short, I swear. So he's only that 6
mad stocky.
He's
short
short,
bro. He should. He looks mad short, but he's like 6'1" or 2.
He's like a pit bull.
Oh, he's 6'2".
Yeah.
So, I'm not. Don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure. I know he's
realistically he should be playing DM.
I'm saying he's short for a centre.
Oh, he is. You know what? That my bad. He's 6 foot. He's 6 foot.
I told you he's short. Yeah, for centre back, he's short. I knew.
Yeah. Man, I saying 6 foot is short. I hear
for
it.
For a centre back,
yeah, but that's like. But then what's Gay then?
Gay's
6 foot as well. 6 foot.
I think he's
I'm telling you now. He's for me. He's 5'11", man. That guy is not 6 foot.
He looks very short. Can't lie.
And you got to think Murillo's got no neck, so technically he should be 6'2". Really.
That's funny. I'm just saying, certain man pray at night hoping that they wake up the next day 6 foot in it. So.
Are you 6 foot? Are you 6 foot?
All right.
Is he?
But Hooks, what is the point in being 6 foot if you don't look 6 foot? You don't look 6. Are you 6 foot, Hooks?
Oh my
God! I'm 6 foot 5. 6 foot 6.
You're obviously not 6. You're obviously not 6 foot.
What he wanted to hear.
No.
He wanted you to ask him that.
He's lying.
Yeah, he's.
I'm 5 and look 5'7" sat down. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand. You don't look 6 foot 5 sat down.
By the way,
6 foot 5 and look like that small sit down. Like, you need to just like.
Do I really look small when I say? I don't know if I look small when I say.
Bro, Hooks is taller than goalkeepers, bro. Hooks is
basically, yeah. You know what Hooks is?
Hooks was touching the ceiling, G.
Hooks is the urban version of Juggernaut from X-Men, bro, with his hat and that, bro.
I don't know.
Bro, Hooks is Rhino, bro. Hooks is Rhino.
Rhino, you know. Wow.
No, you guys calling me here because Hooks looks tiny.
No, he don't.
No, he don't, bro. What do you mean, fam?
Have you seen the size of this brother's hands, bro? Like this guy is 6 foot 5. Trust me, we've met him in person all sorts enough times. He's 6 foot 5.
That's crazy, Hooks, man. Bro, your camera is doing you a disservice, Hooks. You got to like, yeah.
It's the camera's not eye level with me, innit?
Got it.
And even what's it called? Mike's is 6'3".
Yeah, Mike's is tall as well.
He's just lanky and loves wine.
Monts is tall. Like, but you see Monts, and you're like, raw. I didn't realize man was.
Monts is tall as is everyone tall? What the fuck?
I'm not as tall as these, man. I'm 5'11".
Well, I'm standing.
No, you're not.
Brother, how can you tell me I'm not 5'11", bro?
How is this? How is this glazing?
You know what it is? Maybe
how is this glazing being surprised that somebody's tall? Some of you guys need to go touch grass. I swear.
Eamon, everyone says I'm 6'3". I'm not sure.
I swear to God.
Yeah, but you say that, but by the time it takes hooks to touch grass, bro, man's already in bed asleep, bro. Like
that's
it
what
takes,
I'm saying, bro. BFG thing
takes an age.
What?
That's
No,
man said, and he said Max ain't 6'3". I kick ball with him.
Wait, Eddie, hey, I don't know if it's 6'3", but yeah, I'm 6.
Hey, why do people always say this? You're 5'11", you're 5'11", bro. Why people lie?
Listen, I'm 5'10". I'm not sure. I'm a good 5'10". I'm not like, obviously, like I don't wish to be 5'10" is a good height. You don't, if you're 5'10", you don't really wish to be 6 foot, but sometimes you'll be hanging around with these fucking giants and you're like, oh, this guy's tall. But other than that, 5'10's a calm height. I'm not worried about.
Yeah, 5'10's a calm height still.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if you go gym and that, if you're a good height, it's tight.
Yeah, man.
Wait, that's the words of a man that's not a good height. I'll be honest.
I'm bro, these men met me in person, G.
I gotta get wham in the gym because the height ain't heighting. I hear it.
No, you man. What I'm saying is, if you're lanky, it's hard to get big. To get.
What's why it's like guys 5'10".
No, but JJ, they don't understand what I'm saying. If you're 6'3", it's hard to get wham. To get it. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, no. Ches,
man, you don't know what I'm on about.
Are you 6'3", Ches? Are you talking from experience or something?
I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Hey, Ches,
I
never.
can't talk about.
Man said I'm 5'5". Are you taking a piss? You're taking a piss.
You're finding
like Ches.
No, I saw in the chat so I was 5'5".
Ches is like wrap it up.
Wait, hold on, Ches. You said you're 5'11".
I didn't say that. I said I'm 5'10".
I say.
I'm perfect height, innit? I'm a calm height, so I thought everyone's laughing in the chat saying 5'5".
Did you say it's hard for 5'10" brothers to get wham? Where?
He said it's hard for 6'3" guys to get wham.
Yeah, it's hard for 6'3" people to get wham.
Yeah, because they got a munch bears, bro.
That's what I'm saying to people. If you're 5'10", like if you're around 5'10", 5'11", 5'9", if you go gym, you look wham.
It may be. By the way, because I ain't asked yet. There's once we don't have to do the normal process. But there's 600 people. Maybe you haven't asked that much because the conversation went left. There's 125 likes.
Yeah. How about this? If you're in the chat, if you're above 5'8", hit the like. I don't see something.
If you're below 5'8",
listen, I've given you lot a good. That I'm not being rude of it. I could have said 5'10". I would say 5'8". Hit the like button if you're 5'8".
No, 5'8" is too.
Oh, Ross, so you all right? Cool. We got some. All right, cool.
Most
now
people
hit the like button if you're above 5'10".
Let's be real.
Now, oh, right. Some of you lot got pride. I know some of you 5'5".
I respect this. Some of you guys are very honest. Like some honest people in the chat. Some true honest gentlemen in the chat.
Above 5'6", he's taking the piss.
Nah, he can't be 5'6", bro.
People being honest, you know, people saying 5'7", 5'3".
No, but if you're a short king, there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
If you're a short king, you're a short king. Like, it's cool, man. Get wham.
I'm 3 foot with charisma. All right, bro. You do your thing, bro. You do your thing.
Go get wham. How about it? Get wham or get rich, something like that.
Yeah, true.
Kings 5'7". Rah. I thought these man, you know who taught the most? You put their tool in it. So I'm saying they're 5'7" in that.
Any, I am 6'2", but obviously I'm not going to correct someone that says I'm 6'3". Let me enjoy it, bro. Come on.
Man, I adding extra things to their height, man.
It is.
No, Mike's is tall, man. Trust me, he's taller than Daps. He's definitely taller than Ty and that. Yeah, so yeah, he's Mike. Mike's. Remember when Mike's came? Guy's a giant, bro. Was he? He's that slender man.
Was he?
Do you remember? Not that
Hey,
mic.
Max is on the siege,
With the
man.
wine.
Hey, Max is
Yeah,
on the
tall, man.
siege. G. Oh,
Yeah, bro.
I said, was
That's
he?
6'3",
Max, I'll
man.
be real. You're not beating the allegations, bro. You're not beating the allegations.
6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try letting man shorter than you call you
Was
slender,
he?
man.
You know what, Max? I tried to defend you. Max
Max,
is like
what's going
5'5", innit?
Yeah, Max. The
Yeah,
jury's
Max,
out, bro.
sorry, man.
The jury might be out.
Romero
bro.
is a
Let's call you
Pedro
slender,
Porro level. Stop the cap. Max, I tried to defend you, man. I'm sorry, man.
That's fine, man.
Sorry, man. Liverpool versus PSG. The thing is,
Anyway,
this whole
guys,
cat's talking
I gotta
crap,
go.
yeah, because apparently all you guys, yeah, are saying that you're 6 foot odd in the chat. You're not all 6 foot odd in the chat, bro. Stop it.
Oh,
Anyways, once D-Day tonight.
No, it's not even D-Day. Liverpool are pissing them up on a quick thing.
Really? Do you
On a
reckon?
quick thing.
Nah, he's setting them up for slander if they do.
No. Honestly,
No, but I don't
honestly,
mind that.
on a quick thing. On a quick
He's
thing.
doing what I did. You know when I said Arsenal going to beat Man United 4-1?
No. Because I thought you man were gonna win the first leg anyway. Like, and PSG, they had their chance to do something, and now they have to go to Anfield behind. Crazy. On level playing field at their own ground, where they virtually dominated the entire game, had the better chances, peppered your goal, and they still couldn't win. What, they're gonna go to Anfield and win? They're not having nowhere near as much of the ball at Anfield. Liverpool are not playing nowhere near as reserved at Anfield. And with the crowd behind Liverpool, yeah, Mo Salah, what goal? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, PSG, they missed their chance. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, football is an unpredictable sport at times, so who knows? But I just think that it's going to be like, I don't know, 2-0, 3-1, maybe 4-1. I don't know. I just feel like you man are going to slap them up.
Look, so I'll say though, apparently, there's a stat here, apparently, Hooks, yeah, Liverpool have lost 3 of their last 6 games at home in the Champions League or in European competition. So what I mean, what I mean by that is
no, not our last 3 games. Wait, you mean our last 3 knockout games? You mean our last 3 knockout games?
Yeah, like important ones. Yeah, not group stages and all that. But who I'll say, yeah, I feel like the Liverpool Anfield thing is just slightly overrated, isn't it? It's definitely a factor, but people
not in Europe.
Wait,
not in Europe.
Not in Europe.
You lost 3-0 to Atlanta at home. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that was a freak result for a reason.
No, Monts. You don't lose 3-0 at home and call it a freak result, bro.
It was a freak result.
But it actually goes.
No. If you watch the game, they lost 3-0 at home and got bopped.
Yeah, but it's the anomaly. It's the combo breaker.
No. I just told you the stat. If you don't believe me, research it yourself. Leave me line in the chat.
But it's not about if I believe it or not. Because if it's a stat, it exists.
I'm not doing shameless. I'm just stating facts. I'm just
saying it's the anomaly. Like, Liverpool are not losing 3-0.
No. They're not losing 3-0. What I'm saying to you is, yeah, there's a thing where people think Liverpool always win their home games in European competitions. Last year proves they don't. That's my point.
No, but hold on. You're saying I'm saying, but the point isn't Liverpool having a perfect record at Anfield. It's just that we are one of the best teams ever at home in Europe when it comes to English teams.
Would you have said Atlanta would win 3-0 at Anfield last year, man?
What, brother? You've just ignored what I've said. You've literally just ignored what I said. You literally just didn't listen and spoke.
I get last year hurt you.
No. Can you go back to what? Can you acknowledge what I said? You just spoke. You spoke.
Last year you lost. Yeah. I heard what you said. I'm just saying.
You didn't hear what I said. You clearly didn't hear what I said.
Your rebuttal doesn't change the fact you lost 3-0 home to Atlanta. So whether it's an anomaly or not, it happened, didn't it? That's what I'm saying.
Well, we got a point.
I'm not saying.
Of course, I got a point. But once it's feelings, forget about that result. I'm just saying.
Chez, can you name me 3 times I've lost at Anfield?
Hey, Harley, I never said you're gonna lose. I never said
I asked Chez.
Oh.
What we say, Mark?
Can you tell me the last 3 times I've lost at Anfield?
Is that in the Champions League?
In knockout competitions, yeah, Champions League.
No, Mont, I can't lie. The stat I saw.
No, I've asked you a question and now you're just talking again. Can you answer my question, please?
Wait. Once, respectfully, I won't answer anything I don't want to answer. That's the first thing. The second thing is, all of this won't change the fact you lost 3-0 at home to Atlanta. So all this moaning you're doing and crying don't change the fact.
Bro, you lost. Bro, do you know how many games?
Stop reflecting about Chelsea. We're talking about you.
How about we bopped Real Madrid 2-0. Like, Am I gonna live off that for the rest
I'm
of my
sorry.
life?
Does that change the fact you lost 3-0 to Atlanta?
That's me bopping Real Madrid is an anomaly for me playing Real Madrid. Yes
okay,
or no?
cool. So you didn't lose 3-0 to Atlanta then?
Yes, we did use 3-0 to Atlanta, but we're saying that was an anomaly for how Liverpool usually play at Anfield or have results that we got at Anfield. Yes or no?
Of course, you're going to win this game then, based on what you're saying.
I think we're going to draw the game, but we're saying we usually. So do Liverpool not have a reputation at Anfield? Or in European?
I never said you don't. I said it's overrated.
What, because of one result, it becomes overrated?
No, but my thing is, when was the last time I won Champions League once?
So because
Answer the question. Answer the question. Hey, chat, you don't know what I'm doing. You have to think outside the box. Once. When was the last time you won the Champions League? Tell us.
Ches.
So your record can't be that good.
Yeah, Ches, I'll be honest.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't making it to finals once, your record can't be that good. Who are you losing to?
I've been to quite a lot of finals.
Who are you losing to?
Real Madrid. I've lost quite a lot of
There
finals.
we go then. So you're saying, oh, Anfield is so good, all this. You lose to Real Madrid at home, you lose to Atlanta at home. What, 2 years out of 3? And now I'm sitting there going, you might lose today. And you're going, no, it's an anomaly.
Wait. 2 years out of 3. No. That was in the final, buddy.
No, Real Madrid beat you at home the other year, no?
No, that was in 2021.
No, when did you last play Real Madrid in Champions League once?
2021.
What about this is Anfield?
When we had Ozan Kabak and them, man. Yes.
That
season.
The Real Madrid beat you when you was doing that. This is Anfield, and he fucked you up.
5-2 years.
That season, that's 2021.
2023
That
people
can't be
saying
2021. I made that video in
Why are you lying to the
2023.
people once? Why are you lying to the people then?
Oh, when
They're
Darwin
telling you
Nunes signed.
2023.
Yeah, when Darwin Nunes signed. Sorry, 5-2. Yeah, when Darwin Nunes
Oh,
signed.
you're forgetting things now, yeah?
No, bro,
I mean, it was
as I said,
Atletico.
Real Madrid
Was
have
that not
beaten us so many times. bro.
Atletico, no.
Yeah.
Atletico was back in 2000. What you said, 2020, 21? No.
Yeah, an extra time.
No, Atletico.
Yes,
Atletico was the
2-1.
first
Morata.
time.
Do you not remember
Yeah,
Morata?
Morata.
Was that
So-
extra
That
time?
was, but to be fair, Liverpool were unlucky in that because that
Big
was the
battle.
last game that got played before COVID stopped, wasn't it? It was literally the
No,
last
it's funny,
game.
was
Like,
that-
had
is that
COVID,
that
Yeah,
long
but
ago?
it's still a game. It's still
Yeah,
a
but
game. We lost.
regardless, you have to nitpick bare results.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
just have to-
yeah, but Liverpool that game that was
It's true. Monster's right.
Who was
Anfield
in that
helped.
game and through the Adrian?
struggling, bro, clutching.
Was it
Like,
Adrian
I'm
in
not
that
clutching.
game?
I'm just saying, you lost to Atlanta
No,
last
yeah,
year.
he's not getting peppered
one,
by
one
Adeyemi,
result
bro.
means, like, for example, yeah, like when Jose has the record for the most home games unbeaten, I believe. Yeah, he holds the record in it, like it's a ridiculous record. If that record got beaten, I don't know, by Southampton, they lost 1-0 to Southampton, and they've gone 40 games unbeaten. I'm not gonna say, oh, your home record is overrated.
We're being redundant here.
Yeah, there we go, guys. He's just talking again. He's just talking again. He doesn't answer any questions, guys. I've realized it. He doesn't answer questions.
You're not understanding
He
my
just
point,
speaks.
though. You're
He
not
just
understanding.
speaks. He just
You're
speaks.
not understanding what I'm saying. I never said
He
you're gonna
just
lose.
speaks. He doesn't
You're
answer
not hearing
anyone.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? He
I'm
doesn't
not
know the
saying
premise
you're
of a
going to lose
conversation.
today,
He just
innit?
speaks.
I never once said you're going to lose today. Have I once said that once?
No one said you said that, though. No one said you said
So when
that.
you're going to
You're
me,
not talking about that.
Listen, bro.
You're doing girl math. You're just
Listen,
dumping one
bro.
into
Relax,
another.
relax. It's like you're shouting at the screen for no
You're
reason.
doing girl math.
You're shouting at the screen for no reason.
No,
All I'm
Ches,
saying
you're
is,
just talking
you're
rubbish.
being bare phlegm on your mic.
You're
Relax.
talking rubbish.
All I'm saying is this, yeah? I'm saying to you, you lost to Atlanta last year with the same team, them. So I'm not going to be surprised today if you struggle. I never said you're not going to win. I just said, don't make it, we're at Anfield, it's going to be cool. I don't think so. Other people are saying that, not you.
You're kind of alluding to the fact that they won't win.
But no,
Make it very clear for
what
you.
you're
They're
doing
not
is
going to lose today.
But then why are you making these statements? Like, I don't get it.
It's like, so why
Who would have thought they would lose to
conversation?
Atlanta 3-0 last year?
As I said, Hooks,
That's
don't
it.
say anything, because what Ches will do, ignore what you say and just say anything. He'll make up, like, bro, this is what girl math is. You guys know what girl math is. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, oh, what's wrong? Nothing. Are you sure? Sorry, why'd you interrupt me? I need a moment. This is girl math, bro. This is girl math, bro. No one here has said that we think that Liverpool is gonna lose. No one has said that, but Ches has somehow gone. I never said you guys were gonna lose. No one alluded to that. Where did you pluck that piece of information from? This is what I mean when I say girl math, Ches.
So
You're
again,
doing, Ches, you're doing girl math. No
Yeah,
one
if
spoke
it
about
makes you feel better, you'll win today.
we literally said we were speaking about Liverpool's home record being overrated, but you somehow went to anyone thinking that we're going to lose the game. You see what I'm saying? You're not listening to anyone, and you're just talking.
Hey, let me make it clear for you. I just don't think it's a foregone conclusion when people say to me, Anfield is this, Anfield is that. In my opinion, I think it's overrated when people say that. That's why I bought last year's result. Does that make sense? I don't think this Anfield thing is that deep. I just think the players live up to that and they crumble. Does that make sense?
And well,
that's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, but and I hear what you're saying, but actually, again, your evidence of that was the one at Atlanta game. That's kind of like, oh my god, these guys are overrated. They lost to Atlanta at home. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure.
No, but what I'm saying is,
Real Madrid have been boxed at the Bernabeu. Are they overrated at home now?
How many European finals have you been to since your last Champions League win?
One.
Cool. So somewhere along from that one until today's date, you've either not done enough at home or you've lost away. Hence why you've not made it to any finals. So you've not done enough to get through. That's my point.
But if we had a perfect home record,
it makes sense what I'm saying. Right?
No. I'm saying if we had a perfect home record, we'd be in a final every year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is why it's a bit.
Clearly, my point is you're not understanding my point. You haven't done enough at home to get through. Is my point.
But we haven't. But in the last 6 years, we've been in 3 finals.
So forget this year because obviously you played PSG.
no, sorry. In the last 7 years, since 2018, since 2018, we've been in. But Ches, since 2018, we have been in 3 finals.
Yeah, I understand it's a different manager, Ellie. I understand.
No. Again, Ches, you're not listening. We've been in 3 finals since 2018. 3 finals. Isn't that more than any other team but Real Madrid?
Yeah, I'm talking about Champions League, European. I'm said in general.
We're barely in the Europa League, so what are we doing here?
I said European. I said Champions League. You're not listening, bro. That's what I'm saying. You're not listening. I said Champions League or Europa League. You're not listening.
But we only been in the Europa League once.
And you're doing all this shout at your mic. Listen more.
We've only been in the Europa League once.
And you're going to me, oh, what are you talking about? I said both. Yeah? See what I'm saying? I said both. And this is you now.
It's cheeky, isn't it, man? It's cheeky, isn't it?
This guy's in the conference telling me about. This guy's in the conference telling me about my.
Ches is literally like 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason.
You're reasonable.
Say that again. Would you say?
What I'm saying to you is, Liverpool.
I'll say that Ches is like 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason.
Hey Jay, listen, yeah, they have not made it to European final.
How long? 1 ear, bro.
Let's see what Ches has to say. Go on, Ches.
Yeah, cool.
Go on, Ches. We'll listen to you, Ches. We'll listen to you.
Hey, listen up, yeah. Jane Kaz, when was the last time Liverpool made it to European final?
1920, innit?
No, when we lost to Real Madrid 1-0. Vinicius. 23.
22. That had to be 21, 22, no?
No,
yeah, the end of 22, because that's the last time. That's when I quit work.
Is it 22?
Yeah, it had to be 22.
Yeah, when we lost 1-0. Yeah, when we lost 1-0, 2022.
Cool, 2022. Since then until now, you've not made it to any finals. You've not done enough at home to get through. That's what I'm saying. So clearly, your home.
That's only 3 years ago, you know.
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah,
if we're not making it to their finals every year, last hurdle, then clearly somewhere along the line you're not doing enough. Hence why away from home they didn't do enough. I.e. PSG might stink out a draw today and get through. That's my thing.
I think you're using this for the wrong club. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So
it'd be fun if they don't go through today, wouldn't it?
It would.
Why don't you just start with that? Then this rubbish point that no one believes.
But I don't think you won't get through. I'm saying it's not a foregone conclusion to my point.
But Ches, as I said, you also said Liverpool. Something tells me Liverpool gonna bottle the league. And now we're in the league
because you bottled it before.
No. You said no. Yeah, of course. But you said, but that was against Man City. Yeah,
but now you're adding caveats. I'm just looking at the facts.
I'm not. No. But I told you at the time. Your point would have had more value if Man City was around. You also told me
at the beginning of the season you're going to finish 3rd.
And you told me, you also said your score was better than mine.
What's your point?
You still think, again, like what are we doing here? You said your score was better than mine.
Well, you asked me the questions. I'm answering them. You're saying what we're doing here.
What do you mean? My point is that you said Liverpool weren't going to win the league. You said we're going to bottle the league, and you got that wrong.
And you got it wrong too. So what are we doing here?
No, Ches. No, Ches.
I'm listening.
Ches, keep stop moving the goalposts. You said Liverpool were going to bottle the league when we were 7 points clear.
Listen.
When
You
we were
bottled
7.
it.
Oh, there he goes, just talking
No,
again.
let me ask
Again,
the
say it again.
question.
You said we were going to bottle the
Let me ask
league.
question, bro.
You said we were going to bottle the league when we were 7 points clear. On like match day, like.
Can I respond, please? Can I respond,
match day
please?
20 something.
Okay, that's a fair point. Can I respond? Kaz, who was top of the league last year for the longest?
Arsenal, no?
No, Liverpool.
Incorrect. It was Liverpool.
So what was this whole thing about Arsenal being
Still
up like
cooking. Jesus
93% of the year? What's
No,
that?
that
No, I'm
was
not.
that
Monty
was
wants to
season
argue
4.
points. I'm going to respond to his point. So my point is, Monty, if I
He's
say
still going on.
you bottled it in the past, you could still bottle it this year. I'm using history. That's not feeling. Just.
But what's that got to do with PSG right now?
No. Mont asked me about the
That
title.
was me. I bought that. That was me.
Oh,
He
fair
asked me.
enough. Well, I got my clip. Thank you very much.
Just being a weirdo for being a weirdo's sake. It's
Listen,
fine.
listen,
Like,
I
do
am
you know what it
giving
is,
it-
guys? Man, this is what
I
Conference
would
League does to you. This is what Conference League does to you. This is actually,
Mont, I'm getting
bro,
to you.
3 p.m.
You're deflecting.
kickoffs,
You're
3:45 kickoffs,
That's
and that.
mad. That's actually insane. I don't care. I'd rather not play that competition at all.
Brother,
Listen,
I'm
Mott's
telling
just
you
a
right
fact.
now,
It's
Conference
cool.
League got the man them fried, bro. It's got
The
the
irony is, I've won the Champions League most recently. I've won this panel. That's the irony.
Yeah, but you haven't won it the most times, have you?
What do
No,
you
no,
mean?
No, you haven't.
You can't run. You can't even run that.
You better fact check
You
yourself.
can't even run
Chez,
that one.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Ches. You might have had an all-time howler, bro.
Howler.
You know
I'm
you've been
this
doing.
on purpose,
Howler.
Yeah,
Bro,
no.
I knew it, but from when
man
man said, "Oh, you could be a bit shorter and go to the gym," I knew that when you said, "I could be a bit shorter and bang gym," I knew from then it was going. It was going downhill.
Months. If you're 5'10", 11, and you're wham, you look whammer than someone who's 6'3", man. So
No, you don't.
You look wide.
You do.
What?
Not
Like,
like,
I don't understand how it works. I don't understand.
Do you know what?
do you know how people body
I
types
can
work?
explain it for you, man. If you don't understand,
Let's put it like this. Let's put it like this, yeah, Ches. Yeah, if I decide to go get muscular again, and we're basically the same height, yeah, I look way bigger than you, bro. Naturally, because you're naturally probably more athletic and slim by.
No, what I mean is,
I'm naturally way more stocky, bro. So that whole thing, like being wham, it all depends on your body type.
No. What I meant by the comment was, no. What I mean by this is, what I'm trying to say is, if you're taller, the proportion to your muscle size, by the eyes, it looks different to someone who's like 5'10", average height.
But if you got bulky, it depends on your muscle. You got bulky, or you got definition. Which one? I would have more bulk than definition. You have more definition, but just because of natural
not anymore. By the way, not anymore.
You've been having too many. You haven't been too many trips to the
Too many holidays.
to the Bahamas and the Maldives.
No, I'm saying I've grown. I've grown physically quite a bit. But I'm just saying, not for me personally. But I'm saying for people who are tall, who are 6'4", they're different, isn't it? Anyway, my point is, PSG, if they get a result today, I'm going to be crushing it on once. A lot. So you better pray once.
You would have crashed it on me anyway. You would have crashed it on me anyway.
I will be there, Mont. I will be there, yeah? But I think we'll get through.
You would have crashed it on me anyway, bro. Like, I'm confused.
What do you mean you'll be? So what if you don't get there? Like, what if Monts don't get? I mean, if Monts gets there over the line, are you going to still show up?
Yeah, because I predict them to win.
All this. Anyways, Cam J, big up yourself. He says Atalanta at home, Keller in goal, Gomez right back, Simicast left back, Endo DM, Elliott right wing. What we doing here? We were our faves to win at home, but will be tough. He's talking about that. Yeah, he's talking about Atlanta game in today's the faves.
Yeah, but that's that. But then again, as I said, that Atlanta team proved to be a lot better.
Hey, don't do the Endo thing. He's man going at Endo last year. After that Palace game, you remember that 6 months of Endo was he was quite good, to be fair. Remember after the Palace game?
Yeah, he had a decent run because remember
he was better than Gravenberch. He was better than Gravenberch at that point.
No, Gravenberch wasn't playing. He was injured.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, but
Gravenberch wasn't playing DM either.
But that season Gravenberch had last year wasn't like it was this year, innit? Endo was probably on the spectrum higher than he was in that first year.
Endo was having games, like in big games that you was like, right, this guy could do a thing, but then he go Palace away. Then he go Palace away and get beaten up.
Yeah, but after that game, he
beaten up against Palace. Like
he went into stratosphere. Ches gets quiet when you bring up Cole Palmer. Call him Cole Palmer. Oh my days.
Cole, wait, oh my god, why do you call it? Why is it so?
He needs to heat up. Oh god.
We must talk about home records and Cole Palmer, man.
We got Trav Ready for gifting the 5 memberships. There's 5 people who've joined the cult. Trevor Smith, Mixed Mitchell, That sounds mad me saying that. Danny and Smith, and I think there's another one. It doesn't say JJ, you the Juve fan. So big up yourselves. Make sure you thank Trav Ready for that, because now you can join our Thursday shows after the 5 p.m. time slot. So yeah, man, you can just talk our shit. But yeah, back to the PSG game. I hear what you're saying, once. You said draw. I just can't call it, Hooks or Jay, anyone. I personally can't see who could win this, because Liverpool, the issue is Liverpool could play crap at Anfield, yeah. It's like, remember Bologna played them. They didn't play as great, like, but Bologna didn't have no attacking prowess, yeah. But the thing is, they'll nick in the end. Liverpool, like they did that, they could just do that, nick in the end. PSG need to get an early goal. If not, I don't see them getting through to the extra time. No early goal, they're not doing it.
To be fair, bro, that early goal, you know, when you're like a goal up in the first leg and the second leg, and the team gets an early goal, you see that feeling in your chest, yeah.
That's what it's about,
bro. I remember Gabriel Jesus done it to us. I don't know, Max. I don't know if you remember the game in it when Van Dijk got bodied by Sterling, and then he squared it to Jesus, and he netted mad early. I was thinking, oh my days, this is mad. This is looking so mad right now. I think we still went on to win the game, but that's not the point. This was when City would knock the ball around your box mad fast and that mad fast. So it's just bare anxiety, bro. If these man bag first 5 minutes, bro, I'm gonna be shit, bro. My heart's gonna be in my ass, blood. I'll keep it a buck, bro.
That's crazy.
Have PSG ever won Champions League though?
Yeah, no.
So what I'm going to say,
Heritage on the side, yeah, Heritage.
Yeah, Heritage on my, yeah, but Heritage. Well, as I said, Heritage will be on our side, but it won't always be the be all and end all. As I said, Man City had 0 heritage and they got over the line. You know what I'm saying? That's not me saying PSG are them or what that's what PSG are going to do.
Does that mean
I just think that if I'm honest, if I'm being completely honest, I do think very highly of this PSG team. I do think they're one of the better teams in Europe.
Seriously, yeah.
Like for me, I think going toe to toe in the midfield for them, I think we'll still get run over. I think we've got to be more direct. We got to either do the box midfield with 4 midfilders or go more direct. I wouldn't start Jota. I'd start Nunez.
Yeah, I would start Nunez. But the thing is, yeah, I always have this problem with Liverpool, yeah, or not Liverpool, Nunez. Nunez will start, but he will end up playing crap.
Yeah,
and then you bring somebody else,
there has to be an impact.
And then somebody else comes on, and then they look good, and it's like, oh, but I want him to start. That's my issue right now with your some of your attacking options. Like they'll come off the bench, look amazing. A little bit like you can say that for a lot of players, to be fair. But if you want to be direct and just say stretch the game as much as possible, then and tire them out, then I hear it personally. Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I think with PSG, they sometimes still lack the bite because of not having a natural striker. Because they do the intertension with their front three, it does look very pretty for a lot of the game.
Is Alisson gonna have another crack game though? That's the question.
Yeah, like that's my thing. Is that like, as I said, bro, for me, Alisson made saves, but I was more impressed with his commanding of the box. I don't really want Alisson to have to work that hard in the game, but if he has to, he has to. In it, you have a world-class goalkeeper having a world-class goalkeeper. I just think that the aim, because they have to score, they have to come out and they have to play. Do you know what I'm saying? But Liverpool have looked leggy in certain moments, in certain halves of games where I go, cool, if we do play like that again, I don't believe we get away with it. And that's normal. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's not me saying Liverpool are crap or this or that. I still think we're a better team than PSG, but form-wise and in the shape, PSG are in a better shape than us right now. That's not crazy to say, but that doesn't mean they're going to win. They were in a better shape. As what Hook said at the start of the stream, they were in a better shape than us at their ground. They played better than us. They had to play the best game they ever played in Europe in ages and still didn't win.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm sorry, like, if you man don't go through today, to me, it's the biggest travesty in football.
I wouldn't say it's the biggest travesty because they're still a good side. But
we'll make it a travesty, Hooks. Don't worry, we'll make it one.
No, it's the biggest.
You guys can make it a travesty on the YouTube sense, but it wouldn't be like the biggest travesty ever. It's not like we've gone out to Sheriff. We've gone out to Sheriff in the second leg at Anfield, kind of thing. Or lost 3-0 at Anfield to Atalanta, like Ches likes to speak about. Do you know what I'm saying?
Actually, do you know what? Truth be told, like if it's like I don't know, like because look for them to go through, yeah. They have to score. Actually, tell a lie.
Well, they can just score one goal and win.
It can be one, and it can go to. Okay, cool. In that sense, it is what it is. When it goes to like penalties, and that is what it is, isn't it? or extra time is what it is. But for them to go through without all of that, they have to score 2 goals.
Yeah.
The moment you score 1, they have to score 3. The moment you score 2, they have to score 4.
Well, they don't have to
That's
score
why it's a
3.
travesty, because they would be bleeding you at Anfield to go through.
Yeah, for me, this is the thing. Like, they can't concede. As I said, they can't concede the goal. That's why I said, for me, if we score 1 goal, I do think not raps, but raps. I think 1 goal should be enough. Don't get me wrong. It shouldn't be 1 goal and then defend for your lives. I think you should just play the game the way we play the game, and I think our style will be fine. I just think that Slot is usually very good at amending things and making the right change if he does get it wrong. So I feel like in this case, I expect Slot to make the right changes to have us better set up for their style. Because again, it wasn't just about them being technically better than us in the midfield. They were just winning enough duels.
Yeah.
You see their duels, winning them. Man, them couldn't breathe, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So this time around, that's what we should be doing to them, respectfully. Because at our ground, the crowd should be up. And everyone's saying, oh, Monts, why is your energy like this? Because I've already said, I don't think this Liverpool team are good enough to say we're winning the Champions League. I'll definitely say we're one of the better teams in the Champions League. I don't believe we're good enough to go, yeah, we're winning the Champions League. If you talk about my 21-22 team, yeah, I think that team was good enough to win the Champions League quite easily. You know what I'm saying? Even the 1920 team and the 18-19 team that did win it. I don't think this team is quite as good as those teams. But then you could also say the level of the Champions League isn't quite as good as what it was those years as well. As I said, with a slightly weaker maybe Barcelona team. Real Madrid, you could argue, are a little bit weak as to what they were when they had CR7 and Benzema and those guys there. So yeah, like that's my opinion from a European standpoint. And you can't say that I'm outlandish in my opinion, because we went to Parc de France and they made us look like Burnley.
Yeah, but the thing is though,
even though we defended very well, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still think we're one of the top teams in the Champions League, by the way. That's not what I'm not disputing that.
You know what also goes in your favor as well? I swear Anfield is a smaller pitch than theirs as well. So it'll be easier for you to press them as well. Like, they got hella space. I'm pretty sure that their stadium, their ground is bigger. Their pitch is bigger than yours, no? If I'm not mistaken.
PSG's, yeah, their pitch is massive.
Yeah, so it's going to be easier for you to press them.
And but Anfield's pitch is not that small.
No, it's not. But it's PSG's got a bigger pitch now. And so as I said, it's the importance of your battles.
Yeah.
Like, cool, we love the tactical battle, but sometimes when it's knockout football, bro, just win your duels, G.
Yeah, Salah's got to do a lot better against Mendes.
Brother, I said this a week ago prior to the game. Actually, this stream last week. Salah versus Blafricans. Yeah, sometimes they don't really, and I'm talking Blarneans. I'm talking Bligerians, Ivory Coast, Blam and Ivory Coast, bro. You see them man there. You know what I'm saying? Blivorians. Yeah. Man, I don't know about the Blivorians and them man there. Long, bro.
Blim Baboyan, innit? I hear it, man.
Yeah. You see them Bligerians, blood. It's not that blood. Hey yo.
People smash the likes, by the way. We're not even on 300 likes. Get to 300 likes. What you lot doing, man? It's taking you lot time. Clearly you lot are midgets then. God, so even if you're at home, you go on your remotes. You can do it by remote. Literally, it's not hard. There's actually quite a few people who watch by TV. So if you're going to get your remote control, you know what to do. Hover over the line, you'll see the fun button. But even after that, we'll see what happens there. Arsenal, you got Chelsea this weekend. I thought I'd bring this up early because obviously we talk about it, when it gets to like Friday, Thursday. Nah, man, everyone kind of basically said it in the use of draws and a couple narrow wins and that bun it. But we'll see. Do you reckon you'll bounce back against Chelsea this weekend? Because this weekend, again, it's now a situation where Chelsea could put themselves in a really good position or a really bad position. The same thing with Arsenal as well. But I don't know
what we're bouncing back to though.
Because you know what it is? It's like I feel like you win this game, yeah, it just shuts up everybody. Arsenal, you're clean.
No, it doesn't, and you know that it doesn't.
It should do. There's only how many games are left? How many games are left?
No, it won't.
9 games? Is it 10 games?
I think we got 10. I think we got 10 games left. I think.
But your run after this is quite favourable, no? After
Not really. We still got some hard games, you know. We still got some difficult fixtures. So do you know what it is? Well, we got Everton away, hard game. We got Brentford.
You'll beat them.
Game. You know, we got Newcastle, tricky game.
Again?
Yeah, Emirates. We got Southampton is an easy game. I'm happy that that's at least final game of the season. I get to see my team do up Mazzolinio and I don't know, get like 8 goals is what it is. But outside of that, like we got some pretty difficult games. And the thing about Chelsea is like, no disrespect to Chelsea, because obviously on their day they can do things in it. But I just think the way that Maresca plays, it's just gonna fall into the hands of Arteta at the Emirates. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you got to think, they actually on the run of play, they should have beaten us at their ground, but we managed to grind something out. So I'm more than confident that our ground will be able to beat them. They got a few of their players are not really looking. You get it? Like I saw them against Leicester, and I was like, "Raw, you man really struggled to put the ball in the back of the net against Leicester. Yo, coming up against my defense at my ground." Do you get it? Like any Chelsea fan out there that's like super confident in them beating Arsenal. I think they're smoking the rocks again, innit? So I just think we're gonna. I'm not saying that we're gonna bad Chelsea up or anything. I'm just confident in the fact that we'll be able to get the W and keep it stepping. So yeah, that's my view. But in terms of bouncing back, I'm not really like. For me, it's like. To me, it doesn't matter if we win or draw. Personally,
but you don't want to get dragged into a top 4 race, and I don't think you.
We can't like when Arsenal will drop points, but there's no way that we're dropping out. We're not going to drop out of the top 4, and that's literally because everybody else below us is going to drop points at some point. So, like at this point, 10 games left to go? Arsenal are not dropping out of the top 4.
Well, you're concerned about like the Evans and Brentfords, but you just drew to Man United, you lost to West Ham, and I'm pretty sure you drew your last game before that. Is that not a little bit concerning?
We won.
Am I wrong about that? Is that right? Correct? Incorrect?
No, but the thing is, you got to think, cool. We drew against Manchester United. Manchester United, they're not going to play the same way that Chelsea play. We drew against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, they don't play the same way Chelsea play. Like we lost to West Ham. West Ham don't play the same way that Chelsea play. Like all of the teams that you mentioned, like them.
Yeah, they played more low blockish at the moment.
Yeah, their defense first, innit? Whereas Chelsea aren't going to come to Emirates and shut up shop. They're going to want to outperform us. They're going to want to outplay us. They're going to want to have the ball. They're going to want to attack, which creates more space. When Arsenal are given space, they do better. It's just that simple.
When's the last time Chelsea beat you lot at the Emirates? It's been a while, no?
2021 with Lukaku and James. Here's the thing, Kaz, why didn't they beat us in a reverse fixture?
Because it's
bridge. It's the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you don't want
the bridge before that.
But you don't want form at that point, no?
Yeah.
No, we weren't. We drew to you 1-1.
Yeah, but you were still on form. You got told you was going to get battered that game. I remember. And we should have won.
That week. I think we.
Was it not back in like November? Was it not back in November? No.
Yeah. So basically, that was a few weeks before the Everton game where we were meant to title challenge, and Chelsea went off form from the Man United game. Drew against Man United. Drew against Arsenal. I think it's like 1 win, and then
but you went off form because of those results. Right. You didn't go into the Arsenal game.
Your response to go on.
You didn't go off form. You wasn't off form and then played Arsenal. You went out of form because you drew to Arsenal.
Can I just?
One second. So
I've been listening. I just want to ask this one question, just really quick. Is the confidence that you have now, because Chelsea are a good team. So the confidence that you have in saying that, you expect to beat Chelsea to an extent. Chelsea are a good team. They're better than 70% of the Premier League. So with that being said, are you then downplaying your injury crisis a little bit if you still expect to beat teams like Chelsea, even with the players you've got missing? Is the fact that you're not winning games over the last few weeks then down purely to tactics and player performance rather than players missing? Because Chelsea are a good enough team that with the players you've got missing, I might say it's going to be a tough game, but you seem very confident that you're going to beat them. So I'm just curious when the confidence level came in.
We don't need to go that deep. We can just look at Chelsea's last 3 away games.
I'm asking you specifically about Chelsea.
All of them. They broke all of them. Chelsea haven't done good away. Chelsea are not in a good, like, ignore that everybody bads up Southampton. Do you know what I mean? Everybody bads up. And at home, that was at the Bridge. Everybody bads up Southampton. They barely got past Leicester at home.
You barely got past Leicester.
Barely
got past Leicester.
No, but we smoked them.
No, you scored 2 80th-minute goals to beat Leicester. Okay, cool. You barely got past Leicester too.
All right, cool. I don't know what this. You got blue in your heart today or something? Because
by the way, he does hooks because he goes to Man City games. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
What's Arsenal's last 2 home perform? What's Arsenal's 2 last home results? Can you remind me?
I'm pretty sure we lost to West Ham and we beat Man City, no?
Cool. What's Chelsea's 2 last away results?
You lost both of them.
Cool. So why are you confident that you're gonna smack us?
Because you lost your last 3 away games, bro.
So Cooks. So your conclusion is,
and you conceded 8 goals and only scored 1. Outside of Southampton, who everybody bads up.
We didn't play them away.
Outside of Southampton, who everybody bads up, in the last 4 games, you've only scored 3 goals.
But you said our away games is poor, right? We lost against Aston Villa, which was a tight game. Everyone here watched it. We shouldn't have lost.
But you lost.
No, I'm just saying.
Brighton 3-0.
You said performances. No.
I said you've lost your last 3 away games.
Your words were. Wait. Did Hooks not say this? Did Hooks not say these words? You struggled against Leicester. Did he not say that?
Yeah, Leicester, but Leicester wasn't Leicester not an away game.
Did you not say the words verbatim?
You have a comprehension. Okay, I personally am not dealing with your comprehension problem today. Yeah, I said
you want to look at results. 1 minute you want to look at performance.
No, I started with results. I started with results. I said your last 3 away games.
You went performances, then went results.
No, I didn't. I said your last 3 away games you've lost. What?
But then you mentioned we beat Leicester and we struggled. Why is that relevant? We beat them.
What? You struggled.
So now you're mentioning performances.
What?
We didn't perform badly against Aston Villa despite the fact we lost. So
are you playing at home?
Bro, but you're now moving the goal.
I'm not moving the goal. You're moving the goal. You want to be right. You want to be right. Like I said, Ches, I'm not dealing with your comprehension.
You mentioned performances, then you mentioned results.
I didn't. Jay, can you confirm? Did I not start off with results saying that they lost their last 3 away games?
He's on a phone call.
Listen, you guys are just having such a great time. I just don't feel like I should get
involved. That's the blue in his heart again. That's the blue in his heart again. So I'll re-clarify. You've lost your last 3 away games in the Premier League, conceding 8 goals and scoring 2.
Okay.
You're now coming up against Arsenal, who their problem is not defense. Their problem is offense. Yeah. Okay. We will deal with Chelsea very comfortably from a defensive perspective. It's just about will we score? We have a higher opportunity to score against a team that plays more open, that plays more expressive, and wants to attack you. There will be more space. I think this is pretty basic stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to work out. The only thing I'm going to try and work out, Hooks, is how many teams have you played of Chelsea's level with your injury crisis? That's what I just want to double check now in terms of offense, because obviously Chelsea is still a good side. So I'm looking at your fixtures now. Obviously, United played a counter-attack game against you and, cut you open a few times. Forest didn't do much against you. Newcastle beat you 2-0. So I could argue the last time you played a team of Chelsea's level, in kind of attack and stuff like that, was Newcastle, and they beat you.
We played Man City Newcastle 5-1.
We played Man City. But my point is not nearly like I don't think Arsenal can beat Chelsea. And you make some good points about Chelsea's away performances and conceding goals. I just look at it from the confidence level that you have going into playing a team in the top 4, whilst you have serious injuries. I almost feel like, well, like from my point of view, it's like obviously either the injuries are materially going to fundamentally affect you or they're not. So playing Chelsea, these that your attacking injuries should still manifest itself in this game, even though you're playing a team that might give you more chances. Do you see where I'm coming from? Like
let's keep it real.
Ethan will be up against Cucurella, for example. And I'm not saying that Cucurella's. I think Cucurella's had a very good season actually. I'm saying, can Cucurella negate Ethan? If Cucurella negates Ethan, are you guys still going to be able to create plentiful chance? There's just a lot more things there for me than for you to turn around and be like, "Oh, we're definitely beating Chelsea." You see what I mean? My theory is just.
I don't know how else to explain my point. So
no. I guess I'm trying to save you a little bit by basically saying that if you're good enough to beat Chelsea, then you should have been good enough to beat some of the teams that you're not beating over the last few weeks.
JJ, you're talking to the same guy who.
It's about playing different. It's about playing like, because I can say to you, Jay, look at the last time we played a team who plays. Or wants to play football open, and their defense isn't that great. We batted them up.
I would maybe be Newcastle.
No. Because Newcastle's got a good defense. Let's not have it. Newcastle don't play free flowing football, bro. They didn't play free flowing football against us. We just got exposed by the quality that they have in attack. Chelsea don't have that same level of quality in attack. That's just fact. Like, they don't have an Isak.
They got Palmer.
They don't have a goal. Palmer has been mythical.
It's a great time for him to turn it on, isn't it?
Mythical. The great time to turn it on was against Leicester at home. Personally, that's when I thought it was a great time to turn it on. Not against Arsenal at the Emirates. Do you know what I mean? Like the last time we played a team that wanted to play open against us and their defense was not levels. Very similar to Chelsea, is PSV. We slapped them 7-1.
Hey, JJ, the same man who says Newcastle's defense is clear of Chelsea's has conceded 2 less goals. Let's end the conversation here.
You've both had injuries, to be fair.
There we go. So clear, isn't it? 2 goals.
But regardless, it's going to be a better conversation.
Later in the week, we'll talk with her.
Later in the week, we'll talk about it. You never know what's going to happen, man. After they beat PSV,
it depends. If Arsenal smack up PSV and Chelsea get their injuries back live, we'll see. We might change, but I think
it'll be a good game. Like,
it'll be a good game. I picked us to lose.
But if you're Chelsea, Chaz,
I think we'll lose.
You were looking at Arsenal's
mentality isn't good against.
We should not lose to this team, aren't you?
I just don't agree with the reasoning why Hook's the same with them.
Do you think you're going to lose, Chaz, this weekend?
Only because of our mentality in Big 6 teams is not good.
So you think you're going to lose?
Only team.
No. Do you think you're going to?
I've just said that 3 times. I just said that 3 times.
Like, do you think you're going to lose? Like, if I'm Chelsea fan, listen. If you're Chelsea and you're seeing where you've been now this season and the stuff you go into Arsenal with Arsenal missing players. Surely you expect a result.
That's the thing, Jay. I'm giving the reasoning because it's important to the reason why I'm saying we're going to lose, even despite the fact Arsenal are poor, is because for some reason Man City were poor when we played them. Man United are poor when we played them. The only team we beat when they're poor and we're poor is Tottenham. That we haven't beaten any top 6 teams other than you, man, convincingly for years. So why am I going to sit here and say now we're going to beat them? I disagree with Hooks' reasoning. That's why we had a little argument. But I still think they're going to win purely on that fact. More on us than them. Does that make sense?
Fair enough. If you're saying that you don't think you're capable of going to
mentally,
Arsenal,
not quality wise, mentally.
Okay, so fair enough. I would think that Chelsea will get a result this weekend.
KJ agrees with me. Other rivals agree with me. Chelsea's have an issue with beating top 6 teams for some reason. I don't know why.
I hear it.
You're not good enough. Because you're not good enough. You're not good enough.
Spurs played Arsenal earlier in the season, and I was so sure we were going to get something. They had no Odegaard and no Rice, and we ended up losing 1-0. And I was like, that was probably the moment this season I knew my team wasn't on piss because we couldn't beat Arsenal when they were missing 2 key players.
Jay, I'm sorry. How many times does it have to be? How many times do you have to not win a big game for you to call it a mental block? Like you see this whole mental block thing is an excuse. It's an easy way out.
Jay, ask Monster question. When was the last time Chelsea beat Arsenal? When was the last time Chelsea beat Arsenal at the Emirates? Months. When was the last time Chelsea beat Arsenal at the Emirates? Tell me.
I don't know.
I don't even know, fam.
It was when we won the Champions League. We had a better squad and team than Arsenal then, and we still didn't beat them the season after that.
Yeah, but because you think your squad is better than it is.
Yeah, but you think you're better than mine now?
5 years, G. That's a long time.
You think your squad's better than mine now?
No, but Hooks, the last 2 years we've had a team better than mine. Cool, we can say that easily, yeah? 12th and 6th. But before that, it was more even.
No, what I'm saying is, do you think your squad is better than mine now?
Hooks, do you know how stupid...
Hooks?
Go on.
Do you think your squad is better than mine now? So you should think you're going to
mentality is what I've said. The reason why it's not the quality. We have the quality. We don't have the mentality.
No, but that's where you sound crazy. Because you sound crazy now. Because if I came onto this stream and had not won a single Big Six this game this season, struggled to win them last season, and I've only actually
I beat Spurs, to be fair.
So you've only beaten Spurs. You've not won against anyone else. And the same things kind of happened last season. If I came on here and still claimed that quality-wise, I'm better than Arsenal, quality-wise, I'm better than Liverpool, and it's just a mental block when I'm not winning 5 out of 6 or 11 out of 12, 9 out of 10 of my Big Six games, I'm going to look crazy because I'm not winning games. I'm not winning. Like, bro, you see what I'm saying?
I agree with you. Here's the fact. Sorry, Kaz, I don't end yet, but flip it the other way. Man United, for example, have good results against us, man. So they have the mentality, they just don't have the quality. So it works both ways.
They don't have good results. That's fake.
No, bro. They've literally picked out results against you, me, Hooks, and Jay.
Draws. They haven't won any. They haven't won a single. What
was we all not expected to beat them though, Mon? That's my point.
Hold on. What top 6 game have Man United won this season?
No, I'm saying we expected to beat them.
They beaten Man City, and
it's not about winning per se. I'm saying none of us expected to not beat them. That's my point. Arsenal went there expected to win. Chelsea went there expected to win. Spurs there went there expected to win. You went there expecting to win. Yes, you won, but before you hadn't. So my point is, it's good and all saying we've got the quality. Arsenal's better than Man United. When it comes to it, they seem to turn up, but they don't have the quality to win. Chelsea's issue is, we do have the quality to win. We just don't turn up.
But where's the evidence that you have the quality to win if you can't?
We have the quality to win because we are win.
Thank you.
If you have the quality to win but constantly don't win, do you actually have the quality to win?
Yeah, thank you,
bro. You can still have the quality to win, but not the mentality.
You're because basically you're going off of a theory that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No, I understand that winning breeds like results, right? So if you win, you win. End of. But at the same time, mentality matters. Look at Arsenal, for example. They win all these games, but the games that matter, they don't win. But they have the quality to win the league, but they don't get over the line against Aston Villa at home, against Everton at home, against Brighton at home, against Fulham away. That's mentality. That's not quality.
But Chess, I remember earlier in the season.
Let's make it make sense.
But hold on, before you go, I remember earlier in the season we spoke about the quality of Chelsea's squad. And I told you I didn't think your squad was as good as you thought it was.
It's fourth in the league.
I'm not doing a victory lap. But what I want to say now is that you're playing Arsenal, no Saka, no Havertz, no Jesus. Obviously, like they're gonna have to play maybe Martinelli, Trossard, Ethan, attack, maybe Marino. Like for me, you won't get a better chance to beat them.
I know that. I agree with you, man.
In terms of them missing their best players. So I'm like, if you don't take the opportunity to get a result this weekend, a lot of the stuff we're saying about you having the quality to do X and Y, can we really co-sign that anymore? Or would we not have to say
the same thing? So I could literally say the same thing about Arsenal then. We should just not look at them as title contenders ever again because they don't win.
No, but the thing is,
what's the difference?
Because with Arsenal, I can say
they don't win anything.
Arsenal, I can say Arsenal have not been good enough to win the league in the last few seasons. We can then explain why, and that can range from injuries to mentality, tactics, to Arteta, to red cards or whatever. But the explanation goes underneath me saying they have not been good enough. That's not me blaming anybody. It's just me saying that. So again, with Chelsea, if you go to Arsenal in the state that Arsenal are in, who aren't necessarily in great form, and you can't get a result, even though they've got players missing, I think people will be entitled to start looking at the players, start looking at the squad and saying, hey, these guys aren't as good as we think we are because they can't go to our rivals even when they're depleted. And yes, I know Jackson's missing and stuff, but even when they're depleted and get a result, I don't think that's explanation worthy. You don't need to explain it. You can just say, we're not good enough. And the reasons underneath why you're not good enough.
Mitchell, I don't even know Mitchell. He's someone on the TV watching my stream. He understands. People understand what I'm saying. It makes sense. The logic is sound. I'm saying I agree with Jay. I agree with Hooks. We should do better, but we've proven we have not done better. So until we change that, why am I going to lie to myself and lie to you, man, and go, yeah, we're going to go there and win? We haven't proven it.
You're not blaming.
You're not putting the same way. Mons, I just answered Jay's point. He said you should, and we should question your quality if you don't, because it's a perfect opportunity to go there and win.
No, the question, the quality should have been questioned ages ago because you haven't won in.
And that's why I said we use the same logic for Arsenal. Why do we talk about them then? What's the point? They don't win.
Anyways, we like 16 likes or something like that away from 300. I would like it being on 200. That pisses me off, man. It's just the OCD thing. I don't like it. It's horrible, bro. But bar that, anyways, we're gonna go actually talk football rather than swinging roundabouts because Ches has had an absolute howler tonight.
You've been all right, Ches. They've been trying to get you. You ain't been that.
You know what? We hold Ches to a higher standard. Yeah. Not down there. He's had a howler today. The man in the match. I don't think no one's getting the man in the match. Maybe Jay gets man in the match today.
I put in solid work.
Man in the match, yeah. So, anyways,
you completed your passes. You won your duels, innit? You won your
yeah.
This is my duels pressed accordingly. Do you know what I mean? Tracked my men. Like I did.
Whoa, crazy.
Tracked my men.
Tracked, not
that's insanity. Yeah,
wrap this up.
You let me do early.
Yeah, wrap this up, man. Wrap it up.
You just eclipsed my howler.
Anyways, look, there's loads of us in here, so we're gonna go bring this over to Big Six Band. So there's loads of us in here. If you lot are real keen supporters, just come follow us into another conversation. So it'll go next, even if you're on your TV, tablets, phone. So if a nice 250 people can come over at least, then we can get a good conversation going straight away.
Yeah, I love people in the chat agreeing with me. You man know ball. Love, man.
That's disgusting. Don't beg.